What if you could create hundreds of SEO compliance e-commerce pages in just under 3 minutes? This is probably the most powerful content automation system I have ever built, and today I'm showing you exactly how it works. Hi, I'm Victoria Alsina, the AI marketing and SEO consultant, and if you work in e-commerce, this could change everything. In just 3 minutes, this system takes an existing keyword, whether it's for a product, brand, category, or even a blog post, and transform it into a SEO optimized, on brand, fully compliant piece of content ready to go live. But this isn't just ChatGPT magic. This is a fully orchestrated AI workflow. OpenAI assistance, live API integration, content scoring, and real-time compliance check all trigger from a single spreadsheet. Let me show you.
For a client, which is a retailer, e-commerce retailer. They are Shopify and they have 4 different types of content. One is the category. Category is generic. Category is, for example, vegan chocolate is a generic category. But you also have brands. For example, this one is a brand. So it's written differently than from categories. We have products and we have blogs, right? These are 4 different types of content that this client needs to produce. So we have a very similar spreadsheet to the one that we saw for Mesto, but this is at a level of automation because we need to have a set of instructions per content type. So I'm going to show you these, and this is the last thing I'm going to show you today. We have, where is the automation? Here. So things are a bit more complicated here, but the process is fundamentally the same. It takes the spreadsheet and it lists the projects, creates a new query, gets the query information. And then what I have done here is import the content because all of these pages exist. So if I import the content, I have more context for my GPT to write. I'll do that. And I also want to know the original score here. You can see here, I can see the original score versus the new score, right? And it's always higher in all of these cases. As you can see, it's always higher, right? And here's the link to each of these. We can see, again, it's written within the client's voice and with a particular structure, free shipping, frequently asked questions, everything. So where was I? I was here. Now it imports the content so it can work on that content rather than start writing from scratch. And I have a title, meta description, then goes to sleep a bit so it doesn't get overwhelmed. And I have a set of instructions per each of the content types that I have showed you. Besides that, I have compliance because it's the company that sells supplements and health products in Australia, and there are very stringent laws about what you can say and what you cannot say. So we rewrite, we have the content, and then we do a compliance check. All of the regulations from Australia are in this agent or assistant, and then it goes to it goes from Markdown, we reformat it, we import it so we get the new score, and then we update everything. Also, this looks really maybe a bit overwhelming because this has error handling. However, you say that in English, error handling, meaning that if there's an error, it will tell you on the spreadsheet that what happened and it will start again. So that's why every module has these sort of branches that go. So all of this tells you on the spreadsheet in real time if something went wrong, right? So because this is for a client, obviously it has to be 100%. And that's why it looks more complicated. And it was indeed more complicated to get. So now in 3 minutes, this client has content that is on brand, SEO compliant regulations in Australia for supplements and health products, and it's ready for their writers to check. Now, this is underlined because everything that is underlined are the fragments that the compliant module changed. 3 minutes, I think it's good for 3 minutes what this can do.